Okay, back to Aviary Attorney. It's been long enough that I got the camera working and forgot everything and have played through the entire Jack and Daxter trilogy. January 7th, 1848. The Palais du Louvre. Let us be reasonable, senors. I am sure this is a simple misunderstanding. It is no misunderstanding. In the name of the king, arrest that Spaniard. A Fox Among Wolves. Act 2. I knew Falcon wouldn't feel like turning up to the office on Friday. But now it's midday on Monday and there's still no sign of him. This is becoming a little concerning. I should wait around a little. What am I saying? Falcon's a big bird. He can handle himself. Maybe I should chroma key Red out as well. I should probably go find him. His home would be a good place to start, but the bird brain never gave me his address. I'll just have to find him the hard way. The Palace of Justice houses the High Court, a place reserved for only the most serious of crimes. No sign of Falcon here. Excuse me, Rupert. Oh, it's you, the, first-year dropout. Hey, I didn't drop out. I was forcibly ejected. But that doesn't matter right now. I'm looking for Falcon. Have you seen him? Falcon? The guy who, somehow blundered his way through the Cataline trial with the help of some, very dubious evidence? No, I haven't seen him since the, trial. Oh, well, thanks anyway. Chateau de Crenier, an impressive manor house with an immaculate garden. Excuse me, Mademoiselle Duhot. Down here. Oh, there you are. It's Sparrowson, right? That's right. I heard about the case you were involved in. I never would have thought that the Baron was a murderer. He always treated me with the utmost respect. But then, I suppose it makes sense that the most ruthless killers are the ones who can put up the best facade. Yeah, I suppose so. Say, how's your friend doing? He seemed a little down last night. Oh, you've seen him? Yes, he was brooding in the corner of Le Canard Joyeux, mumbling and drinking. It was a little depressing, to be perfectly honest. Le Canard Joyeux. That's the dingy student bar in Rouge now, right? It's not dingy, just a little rustic. In any case, that's an enormous help. Thanks, mademoiselle. Anytime, Sparrowson. For centuries, the infamous concierge prison has detained the accused and the condemned alike. Excuse me, monsieur. I'm looking for my friend. Do I look like a lost and found to you? Buzz off, bird brain. All right, then. Nope, still no sight of him. Sparrowson steps through the doors of La Canard Joyeux, the dingiest student tavern in all of Paris. His nostrils fill with the pungent aroma of sour wine and bitter tobacco. Well, ruffle my feathers if it isn't little Sparrowson. I haven't seen you in years. How you doing, hun? I'm feeling pretty good, Madame Cornell. Thanks for asking. I'm actually here to find a friend. He's a big name named J.J. Falcon. Big guy. Falcon? Yep, that sorry lump has been here all weekend. He's just been moaning and muttering to himself all weekend. Frankly, he's bringing the whole atmosphere down. I'll take care of him. Thanks, Madame Cornell. It's no problem, hon. He's still probably in the corner of the drinking room upstairs.
Here to play some Jacques Noir, are you, monsieur?
Not right now. I'm looking for my friend, J.J. Falcon.
The big drunk fellow? I think I spotted him downstairs.
Ah, thank you. Alright, yeah, it's just terrible. Just a sec. Properties. No, that's not it. Filters. Turn that off. Okay. It's still pretty bad, but it's slightly better. Now I'm vaguely human-shaped. No sign of him. Mon Dieu, I almost stepped on the big fellow. Falcon, what are you doing on the floor? Hey, Falcon, wake up! Wow, the bird's completely out cold. He must have drunk this place dry. Let's see, how do you wake a drunk person? Nope, nothing. Good morning, Falcon! Nope, nothing. Well, I guess it's time for a rude awakening. Wakey wakey! Ah, good. You're up. Are you with us, Falcon?
Yeah.
Feeling sober? We should probably head back to the Aviary office so we can get some work done.
I don't understand it, Sparrowson.
Huh?
I thought I did everything right. I followed all the procedures, I found all the evidence, I presented the case beautifully. And yet, a guilty feline walks free while an innocent man sits in custody. What went wrong? Where's the justice?
I don't know, Falcon. Sometimes the system just doesn't work, I guess?
It should work.
Yeah, it probably should. Sorry, Falcon, I don't have the answers. But what I do have is a freshly baked croissant from Pierre's Boyangeri.
Croissants.
Yep, they're waiting for you back at the aviary.
I'm sitting here, moping about justice, and you offer me croissants.
Well, it's not just croissants. I got some pains au chocolat, too.
I could go for pains au chocolat.
Fantastic. Then let's make a move.
Alright, I admit it. These croissants are amazing.
I told you, Pierre's Boulanger on Rue Verde is something else. Oh, that reminds me. The baker told me something interesting. Do you know why they call it what they call pains au chocolat in America?
They don't call them pains au chocolat?
Nope. Pronunciation difficulties. American is a whole nother language.
So what do they call them?
Chocolate croissants. Hello?
Heh.
Chocolate croissants. What do they call profiteroles? Oh, I think those are still profiteroles. But rather than custard, they fill them with ice cream and smother them in melted chocolate.
Simply outstanding.
Is this the aviary attorney? Can I speak to someone, please?
Well, what do they call crepes?
Excuse me.
Did you just hear something, Sparrowson?
Down here.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. What can I do for you, little one?
Oh gosh, where to start? Your name, perhaps. Mousy. My name is Mousy.
And what can we do for you, Monsieur Mousy?
I have this friend, and he's fallen under some legal turbulence.
Legal turbulence? You mean he's been arrested?
Yes, I suppose so. They're saying he's a murderer, but he didn't do it. He didn't do it.
That's quite a problem.
Oh, I know. Oh, but I forgot to mention, he's the Prince of Spain.
The Prince of Spain? And you didn't think that was worth mentioning from the start?
I forgot.
I must ask, Mousy, why did you come to us? I would have thought that the Spanish royal family would hire legal counsel with a little more...
Not terribleness?
expertise.
Oh, the prince has great faith in your lawyering skills, Monsieur Falcon. He said that your reputation as a lawyer was renowned.
Really? The prince said that?
This is a great opportunity, Falcon. Surely you wouldn't deny a request from the Prince of Spain.
Meh.
Meh?
Meh.
Look, Falcon, I know you're still upset about Dame Cataline's trial, but more moping isn't going to help. The best thing you could do right now would be to occupy yourself with some meaningful work. This case will scratch that itch perfectly.
Meh.
I'm not going to hear it. Grab your things. We're doing this case if I have to drag you by the sleeve.
Alright. No need to bird handle me.
No more dilly-dallying. Let's go. Good luck to you, messieurs. You aren't coming with us, Mousy? I have other matters to attend to. But Prince Juan is being held in the concierge. I'm sure he'll fill in all the details.
Right. Let's make a move then. Good day, monsieur.
Oh, it's you two again. Hey, nice work on Lady Kitten's trial. Baron Royguy is pacing around in a cell right now, ranting about wringing your neck.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
He's super mad. But hey, a criminal's a criminal, right? If the lion didn't want a death sentence, he probably shouldn't have killed a guy. Oh, you're not here to defend him, are you? Because that would be hilarious. We're actually here to see Prince Juan Guerrero, heir to the throne of Spain.
The mouthy fox, huh? That guy's driving me nuts with his seigneurs and his flamboyant attitude. I say the sooner he hangs, the better. Well, come on then, while we're young.
The Prince of Spain, I presume. Indeed, I am Juan Guerrero, heir to the throne of España, and you must be the legendary lawyer, Senor J.J. Falcon.
Well, I wouldn't say legendary.
I wouldn't even say notable. Such humility. I would expect nothing less from renowned individuals such as yourselves. But let us get down to business. I trust that my compañero, Mousy, explained the situation.
He told us that you have been accused of murder, but we need some further details before we can start our investigation.
Ah, of course. What is it that you wanted to know?
To be honest, Prince Juan, I'm a little confused as to how a member of royalty could get into so much trouble. Could you walk us through your activities on the day of the murder?
Of course. Let me see, where to begin? It was the cold and misty morning of the 6th of January. I had heard that King Louis Philippe was unveiling a new painting at the Palais du Louvre, and I wished to meet the man himself. So, after a brief stroll and picnic in Tuileries garden, I entered the palace. I found the royal entourage in the Louvre's Grand Gallery. When I saw an opportunity, I presented a humble gift to the king. A rose, an international symbol of passion and virtue. How romantic. But before the prince could take it, a rather rude person snatched it from my fingers. It was a royal guard, a dog by the name of Major Howl. Ouch, cried out Major Howl. I have pricked myself upon the thorns of this dastardly flower. And then the major slumped to the floor. His face turned blue, his mouth frothed, and he died. He died straight away after being pricked? Straight away, senor. It's obvious that the pricked finger was the cause of death, but I don't know of any poison that acts so fast.
Nor do I, Senor Falcon. But clearly, the police felt that poison upon the rose thorns was the only logical explanation. And with so many witnesses, even the king himself, what could I say to defend myself? So where did this rose come from? I acquired it from a beautiful Parisian flower seller at Les Halles Markets. A girl by the name of Catherine Margaret Saigane? But surely you're not suggesting that the flower girl applied the poison herself, Senor Falcon? Well, I'm not making any accusations yet. I'm just planning to explore every line of inquiry. Did you want to ask something else, Senor Falcon? Why did you come to Paris, Prince Juan? I was on a diplomatic mission. I do not know whether you are familiar with current events, but you may have heard that my country is in a state of turmoil. Contenders for the Spanish throne are slandering, plotting, backstabbing. It's chaos, and the people are suffering. So I thought, if I can befriend some French royalty, perhaps even the king himself, maybe I can strengthen my family's name. With the Coerced dynasty restored, I would have a chance at bringing peace to my beautiful nation. Well, I guess that plan's gone out the window. Sparrowson, don't be rude. No, he is right. I've failed terribly. Don't fret, Prince Juan. We'll do everything in our power to clear your name. Maybe once the dust has settled, you will have another opportunity to speak with King Louis Philippe and complete your mission. Thank you, Senor Falcon. I am sure you will do your best. Was there anything else you wanted to ask? What were you reading before we so rudely interrupted? Ah, this book. It is a Spanish classic, Don Quixote of La Mancha. Do you know it? I've heard of it. It's about the knight who jousts windmills, right? That's one part of the story, yes. The hero is a virtuous but elderly knight by the name of Don Quixote. In the chapter you mentioned, he takes up arms against an army of giants who are terrorizing a town. Quixote's partner, Sancho, warns him that the giants are just windmills, and their flailing arms are just sails twirling in the wind. But Quixote doesn't listen. He tucks up his lance, gets on his horse, and charges anyway. Sounds more like dumb Quixote. Am I right, Falcon? Perhaps he is dumb, Senor Sparrowson, but many of us spend our whole lives jousting imaginary giants. Speak for yourself, Juan. I've never been jousting, let alone seen a giant. I think we're getting off track here. Indeed. I tell you what, Senor Falcon. I'll lend you my copy of this book. Maybe you'll have time to give it a read at some point. Maybe I will. Thank you. Dang, that is a long title. Was there anything else you wanted to know? No, I think that's everything. Thank you. What's the plan, Big Bird? Well, we have two lines of inquiry. We should head to the scene of the crime, the Police de Louvre, and see if we can find any clues or witnesses. And we should interview the flower girl in the Halles Market to see if she has anything to say about this alleged poisoned rose. 2 tasks spread over for 6 days? This almost sounds too easy. Let's not get complacent. Good luck, senors. Wait a minute, Falcon. What is it? Did something seem off about Prince Juan to you? He seemed colorful to me, throwing roses, spouting about literature. Juan's one suave Spaniard. Maybe I misread him. Well, look, if this is bothering you, then we could always ask around. Maybe someone in this city knows Juan's dirty secret. If he actually has anything to hide, that is. Yeah, let's dig up the dirt. But we still got a trial to prepare for. Priorities, Sparrowson. Okay, so I can waste time at the bar, or I can investigate the flower seller, or I could investigate the crime scene before it gets trampled. Falcon and Sparrowson made their way to the Palace de Carousel, the courtyard just north of the Louvre's Grand Gallery.
That's the Arc de Triomphe over there, right? I swear it's smaller than how I remember it.
That's the Arc de Triomphe de Carousel, you doofus. The big Arc de Triomphe is up the road.
What? No way. Why are there two?
Because when a man like Napoleon invades half of Europe, he gets to build as many triumphal arches as he damn well pleases. Well, well, well. I never expected to see you here, JJ. That arrogant voice. Good day, Severin. Let's be civil, JJ. Why don't you introduce me to your new assistant? Fine, fine. Severin, this is Sparrowson, my assistant. Sparrowson, this is Severin Koroko, the most pompous prosecutor in Paris.
Oh, are you two old school friends or something?
More like arch rivals. Please, JJ, I think arch rival implies some sort of competition. As I recall, we've met in court on 5 occasions, and on 5 occasions did you get humiliated terribly. I'm amazed a failing bird brain like you is still able to get clients. Actually, Severin, business has never been better. I'll have you know that I am currently being employed by the Prince of Spain, no less. The Prince of Spain? Juan Queredo? Well, well, this is quite an amusing coincidence. Don't tell me. Correct. I am the prosecutor for the very same case. It is a pity that the Spanish prince will indubitably hang, but I suppose that is what he gets for hiring a bird brain to represent him. Don't call me a bird brain. You're the only bird brain here, Severin. One always speaks badly when one has nothing to say. Voltaire.
Uh-oh. He's giving you the verbal smackdown. Quick, Falcon, make a witty retort.
Huh? Oh, yeah. A witty saying proves nothing. Voltaire. Oh! Very good, JJ. A worthy riposte. But enough talk. If you messieurs would excuse me, I have a case to prepare for. JJ, Sparrowson, I'll see you two in court. Ugh, I can't stand that guy.
He did seem like a bit of a cockerel. But is it true what he said? You know, that he trounced you in court 5 times?
I can't deny it. Severin has a reputation as a ruthlessly thorough prosecutor. Mountains of evidence, surprise witnesses. It's no wonder he always manages to one-up me.
But this time will be different, right?
I hope so.
I know so. For you see, I stole this annotated map of the Louvre out of Koroko's pocket when he was busy rattling off Voltaire quotes.
Sparrowson. That's pretty illegal. And immoral. Stealing from another attorney? That's the sort of thing that gets lawyers disbarred on the spot.
Oh, I didn't realize it. I didn't realize it was so serious. Alright, I'll go give it back. I'll say he dropped it or something.
But wait. There's no need to be so hasty. Let's have a look and see what the map says. We'll just take a peek.
Just a moment ago, you said taking the map was illegal and immoral.
Well, the act is done. It's not like peeking would make the act doubly legal. Plus, the extra information would even the playing field. It would help create a balanced legal environment. That's a good thing, isn't it?
When you put it like that, it'd be almost illegal to not take a look.
Yeah. Let's take a closer look. I see. This map shows the entire Louvre area. Everything from Tuileries to the Rue de Louvre. Most convenient. We're currently standing here, in the Palace de Carousel, and those penned-in arrows seem to show the route taken by the king's entourage. which means that the king first went here through the Salle de Tibre, and then here into the Grand Gallery where the murder occurred.
Didn't Prince Juan say that he spent the morning in the Tuileries Gardens?
That's right. So that means Prince Juan approached the Louvre from the west side, somewhere over here.
Sounds like we have a lot of places to visit. Where should we go first?
So this is the Louvre du Tibre. If I understand Coroco's notes correctly, this is the room the king and his entourage stopped in before heading to the Grand Gallery. This room doesn't seem to be very popular. I don't see anybody around to interrogate.
Interview.
Right. Interview.
Well, since it's quiet, maybe we should take the opportunity to do a little snooping.
What would be the point? Surely all the interesting evidence would be in the Grand Gallery, where the murder took place.
Think about it, Falcon. The police would have already gone over the Grand Gallery with a fine-toothed comb. But I bet that numbskull Inspector Voltaire didn't even think to check this room for clues. There might be a murder weapon just under our beaks.
Your logic seems a little questionable, but it couldn't hurt to have a look, I suppose. A supporting column. It's holding the roof up.
If the column were truly supportive, it wouldn't hold the roof up. It would encourage the roof to get to its location on time.
It's some sort of ceremonial container. It's beautifully crafted, but what did it contain? Maybe it's an arcane wine cabinet.
Don't be so ignorant, Falcon. This is a sacred Mesopotamian artifact gifted to Emperor Hadrian for his Emperor Euphrates in 123 AD.
Stop making stuff up. You and I both know nothing about Mesopotamia.
Alright, you got me. This could be a hippo's chamber pot for all I know.
These columns have been designed to look Roman. I think the style is Ionic.
It's not Ionic, Falcon. Irony is when a character says something, but the reader knows it means something completely different.
That's not... Never mind. I see a cabinet full of engraved plates, mostly bronze.
How much do you think they're worth?
I don't know, 300 francs apiece at least.
What? Are you serious? I'm in the wrong profession.
I don't think archaeology works as a get-rich-quick scheme, Sparrowson.
Who said anything about archaeology? I'm going to become a museum robber.
Oh, well, that's one way to get rich quick. I'm not sure what this is. Some sort of stand or podium? Maybe it's just a decorative piece.
A Roman doorstop. Roman doors were enormous marble slabs, so the doorstops had to be similarly large in order to stay in place.
I don't think that's right.
My uncle's a Roman historian. Trust me.
A shiny copper urn. I guess it was used for carrying water, or for cremated remains. Probably not both at the same time.
It smells good.
Don't sniff the exhibit, Sparrowson.
No, really. This urn smells amazing. It's almost chocolatey.
You poor thing. You're hallucinating from hunger. Would you like to stop by a bakery on our way back to the office?
Don't patronize me, Falcon. My nose never lies. I'm telling you, there's something in here. I can feel it.
Now you're touching the exhibit? That's definitely a no-no.
See? Look what I found in the urn.
Put that down, Sparrowson. It's someone's old rubbish.
No, look, it's a chocolate wrapper. Judging by the smell, the chocolate was bitter and dark. 70, perhaps 80% cocoa. Belgian in origin. The level of wrapper crumbling and the firmness of the chocolate residue indicates this was discarded just a few days ago. Yes, I'm certain. The chocolate contained in this wrapper was undoubtedly consumed on the 7th of January, the day of the murder.
Mon Dieu, Sparrowson. You deduced all that from smelling the wrapper?
Imagine what I could work out if I tasted it.
That won't be necessary. Sparrowson, if you could apply this level of critical thinking to areas outside of food, you would be the world's greatest detective.
If only all evidence were edible.
So, do you have any idea which shop this chocolate was purchased from? That might help us track down the person who consumed it.
No, there's no possible way we could know that. I suppose we will have to just visit every confectioner in town and sample every bit of merchandise for comparison. What a chore!
Interesting. Because I can see Lander Hegelslack's Chocolate Emporium written on the wrapper.
Well, you can't blame a bird for trying. Anything else? Doesn't look like anything else is clickable.
We're done here. For now, at least.
We can't spend all day staring at Roman artifacts, I suppose. So where to next?
Our feather-headed friends wander through the immaculately maintained Tularius Gardens. Nothing seems out of the ordinary until they spot a familiar face picking up litter by a tree line.
Hey, Falcon. Doesn't that groundskeeper over there look familiar?
Yeah. Now that I'm looking at him, he does look a lot like that photographer. What's his name? Robito Robino. Did someone call me? Oh, it's you. The lawyers who don't appreciate a masterful photograph when they see it.
It's good to see that you gave up on your artsy dreams to pursue the more grounded career of groundskeeping.
Hey, I'm not doing this willingly. I was giving community service for committing perjury. Can you believe that? They gave me, an esteemed photographer, community service. Me.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Perjury's somewhat serious. You should be thankful you got off without jail time.
You sound just like that self-righteous Judge Maxime.
So, did you two want to ask me something? Or are you just here to gawp?
Personally, I'm just gawping.
Actually, I do have a couple of questions, if you don't mind, Monsieur Robino. I don't suppose you've bumped into a Spanish fox who goes by the name of Prince Juan, have you?
A Spanish fox?
No, I've never met anyone like that.
If this is about that assassination attempt on the king,
then you're asking the wrong person.
I only started working here today.
I see.
Was there anything else you wanted?
So how's that new groundskeeping job working out?
Terrible! Tourists are pigs. Sometimes literally. Look at all these rubbish I've found. Beer bottles, tin cans, apple cores. And look at what I picked up. This by the west entrance. A book page. A whole book I could understand. But a single page? What kind of blithering moron loses just one page?
Wait a moment. May I take a closer look at that, monsieur?
Don Quixote.
That's a page from Don Quixote. May I take off your hands, monsieur?
Sure. What's it worth to you?
What's it worth? It's trash. It's literally worthless.
Then I suppose I'll be destroying it, as per my duties.
Alright. I suppose you deserve a little compensation for your trouble. How about you give me the page and... I'll speak with Judge Maxime. I'll put in a good word and might be able to get your sentence reduced.
Really? You'll do that for me? Thank you, monsieur. I would really appreciate that. Here, take the page. Did you want to ask something else?
That's all. We'll let you get back to your work, Monsieur Robino.
On close examination, page 44 seems to be missing. Convenient.
This dodo is the motherly landlady and manager of La Canadriere, a small and soft-spoken assistant. The flamboyant Prince of Spain, on trial for the murder of Major Howell and of conspiracy to kill the king. A royal guard who was killed in the Louvre's Grande Galerie, allegedly by a rose handed to him by Prince Juan. A successful and pompous public prosecutor, seems to have a love of philosophy and a hobby of humiliating Falcon. Alright. Here we are. The Grand Gallery. The murder room. I believe the murder occurred right under the new painting.
I see hundreds of paintings. Which one is the new one?
I haven't the foggiest. We will have to ask someone.
Please don't talk to me. Please don't talk to me.
Excuse me, monsieur. You look like you know your Mona Lisas from your last suppers.
I don't want any attention. Maybe he isn't talking to me. Nope, he's definitely talking to me. Keep it together, Eric. Oh, hi.
Would you happen to know which painting was unveiled on the 7th of January? The one the king came to visit.
Oh yeah, I can help with that. It's the piece right behind you.
I see. Tis a painting of the king himself.
That's one noble-looking penguin. What do you think of it, Falcon?
What do I think? Well, I'm no art critic, but I don't care for it. Above all else, art must strive to be honest. When I look at this piece, I don't see an honest depiction of our king. All I see is a depiction of the man the king wishes he could be. That's an artistic travesty.
You read all that social commentary from one painting? That's pretty impressive, considering it's just a penguin in a fancy dress. I'm getting the impression you messieurs aren't regulars at art galleries.
No, we're a right pair of Philistines.
Speak for yourself, Falcon. I've never even been to the Middle East. Then, I'm guessing you're here to investigate the king's assassination attempt?
That's right. We were actually hoping we could ask you a couple of questions about what you saw.
Oh, I wasn't even in Paris when the murder took place. I didn't see anything. But, I have a friend who might be able to help you out.
What's this? R&M Associates? The home of Renard Vilpes, private investigator? Thank you, but I don't normally deal with these grey area of the law types.
No, please, give the guy a chance. He helped me out of a bind before, and I'm sure he can do the same for you.
Well, I'm not making any promises, but I'll keep hold of the card. We appreciate the help, in any case.
It's no trouble.
Thank you for your time, monsieur.
Is there anything else we can do here?
Well, ideally, we would turn the whole Grand Gallery upside down in our hunt for evidence. But that's not possible with so many people around. We should probably just move to another room.
Are we all done here?
Yep, let's make a move.
Good call. We can always come back later if we've forgotten something. Whew. And that would be where I call it.